Hey there. Hey there. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Wednesday already. It's already hump day. So I hope you all are having a fantastic day already. I am so excited to be coming into the group. I'm going to put myself on mute so we're not double talking and all that stuff. Listen, you guys, it is time for one of my favorite things in the group, and that is where we highlight a course crusher. It's Course Crusher Spotlight Day today here, Wednesday. And I just want to remind you that if you want to be highlighted right here in the group, you can do that. All you have to do is shoot me over an email. I'm going to put that email right here in the chat. That way you can see, hey there, who just came on? So put something in the chat. That way we can say howdy do. Hey, Trinette. Hey, sister. How are you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So nice to see you. Listen, if you want to be highlighted right here in the Facebook group, tell us what you're teaching. Tell us what you are. Tell us what courses you have coming up. If that's something that you want to do, go ahead. I just put a comment down there below so that you can do that. Thank you guys. Thanks for the hearts and thanks for sharing out. Listen, you guys, will you guys please share out? Please share and invite. Go ahead and just click on the video, take that URL and share it on out to the world, because we are highlighting Course Crusher Latrin Matier of Articulate Creates. Thank you guys. Hey, Sherry. Hey, honey. How are you guys? Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks so much. I'm typing her name in right here, Latrin Matier of Articulate Create. We are spotlighting her today. And so I'm going to stop talking and doing all this talking and all this kind of good stuff. And Latrin, welcome, honey.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for having me.
How are you? Yes, we can hear you just fine.
I am great. Thank you so much. How are you?
Awesome. Hey, Monty. What's going on, Monty Weaver? What's going on, honey? So glad you guys could come on in. I'm so excited about sharing Latrin with you guys. Those of you all who are new to the Course Crush crew, welcome first of all. But this is something that we do, and I try to do them as often as possible, where we highlight a course crusher. And today we're highlighting Latrin Matier. So you guys just welcome her and make her feel all at home. She is the one, the only Canva hacker. Okay, so she is the Canva hacker right here in the KTCB community. And so I am really pleased and excited to talk to her about how she hacks Canva. So if you are using Canva for your social media graphics, your Facebook covers, all that good stuff, Latrin is going to be sharing with us some secrets of how to get through Canva so that all of your graphics don't look so super like Canva-y. Like, I don't even know another word to say, but Canva-y is the only word I can come up with. So, or Canva-ish, right? We don't want all of our graphics looking Canva-ish. So, hey, Shara, how are you, honey? Thanks so much for coming in to Shara. Can't wait to be working with you in Course Catalyst. So, listen, go ahead and introduce yourself, Latrin. Tell them who you are, who you serve, and what you do.
Hello, everybody. Again, my name is Latrin. Thank you so much for having me here. I am the owner of Articulate Creates, and I serve what I call my uncreatives. And the uncreatives are those individuals that swear they do not have a creative bone in their body. And I literally take you by the hand and we walk into Canva and we go step by step through creating whatever it is that you need to create. I'm a graphic designer. I have I'm going on almost 30 years now in design, customer service, training. So I pretty much lumped all those together to serve you guys. So whatever it is, literally, I hack it. And when I say I hack it, I have designs that I see on the internet. I have things that people send to me. I have clients where they show me their befores and I flip them in Canva and give them an amazing after. And literally my purpose is just to show you that Canva is not just a cheesy platform, but you literally can make Photoshop quality images with ease using Canva that really will get you noticed.
Okay, well, awesome. So listen, Latren, for people who are new to this, well, we have some new course crushers here in the group. Tell us exactly what Canva is. So we don't want to assume that everybody knows what Canva is. Tell them what is Canva?
Okay, so Canva is an application that makes design easy for everyone. And a lot of people know Canva because you think social media graphics, but literally Canva does so much more. You're able to create graphics, edit them, photos. There's literally nothing that you can't create in Canva, which I've come to find out from playing around with it. Kat is sharing a presentation that I went through with you guys, some of the things that I've created in Canva, and you just simply go on there and you unleash your creativity. If it's a Facebook cover that you need, if it's social media posts, if you need a blog cover, if you're into social media, you're a YouTuber, you can create your covers for YouTube, you can create your thumbnails. There's so much. I had one of the slides there showed you custom apparel. I can go in there and I can create t-shirt designs in Canva and literally set them up and send them to myself, where I can literally take them and send them to a print on demand company, give them to a screen printer, whatever the case may be. There's so much that you can do, and a lot of people really don't know the power of Canva. It's a newbie. It's only about 4 years old, I believe, but they are growing tremendously. This year, just a few weeks ago, they introduced Canva Print that allows you to go ahead and take your creations and give them to Canva to print so that you can, with their flyers that you create, invitations for a party, your business cards now can be printed through Canva. I mean, the list is endless. And the thing is, a lot of people really don't know how to use it or to, use it to their advantage. They go in, they use a template, it doesn't come out right, and they're like, oh, I don't like Canva. But everything that you see on your screen, I created in Canva. And this is just a small excerpt from my portfolio.
Well, this is amazing. So I see that you've got some t-shirt designs. So all of these things, all of what we're looking at right now, you created in Canva.
Yes.
So what about the t-shirt designs? Because a lot of people are into affiliate marketing now, where they're drop shipping. So how can you help us with that so that we can come up with some creative designs where it's not just like words on a t-shirt?
Okay, so if you see the design that I have here, this was a t-shirt that I created for autism awareness. That's in April. It's every April. And I have a lighted up blue collection, and this is just one of my favorites that I made. And you see it is a text-based shirt, and the only images that you have there are little puzzle pieces that I found. I like them, and I brought them into Canva with an upload, and then I used my text, and I just literally changed the fonts. I found a font that I like, of course, outside of Canva, that I uploaded in, and just literally using the elements that are in Canva piece by piece, I put it together. Once you have your elements outlined and your boxes where you want them, exactly what you want to say in your pictures, it's easy to literally make that canvas pop and talk to you and tell a story that you want to share. This was actually, I Love Someone with Autism was a shirt that I found in Etsy. And I really liked it, but the shirt itself was so plain that I didn't want to buy it. So I was like, let me just go and make it over, pack it. And this was the end result, because the original shirt was blue and it just had white writing down the center saying, I love someone with autism. And you can see I said the same exact thing, but in a different way that now is more attractive. It's something that you would want to do. And this is literally what Canva is all about. When you know how to use your elements and let them work in your favor, there's literally nothing that you can't create. I've taken so many of the Canva templates that are there and I redesigned them. And that's the point of the templates. They're starting points for you. They're not go in and just put your stuff in and say, oh, it doesn't look the same. In most cases, it ain't gonna look the same, because it may not fit exactly the vision or the image that you have for yourself. But when you know how to, work them elements, you can make it do some wonderful things.
So that's why they call you the Canva hacker.
Yeah, because I literally go in and can I use you as an example? You came to me and you said, hey, I need some covers. You gave me the original covers that you had, and I went in. I did not do anything outside of what you presented me with, and I just went in and recreated. I hacked your original design. And all I did was take the same information that you presented me with, and I flared it up a little bit and gave it back to you. Same color scheme, same pictures, same everything. I just used what was in front of me differently.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Listen, so Latrin, there is a question here from Waynell Henson. Hey, what's going on, Chorus Crusher? Thanks for your question. Waynell wants to know, she wants to know, did you use Canva for the t-shirt design? Hang on, people are popping up on my screen. She says, did you use Canva for the t-shirt design or to create this marketing piece? So I think the answer is yes, because you use Canva for all those designs that we just saw there, right?
Yes. What I do is it's a multi-step process. First, I go in, I create my design. So I lay out how I want it to look. I create it, I save it, I send it to myself. All right. And then after I send it to myself as an image, I upload it back into Canva. And so once it comes into Canva as an image, now I go and I find my models or my mock-up pieces, and I take that image, I upload them into Canva, and then I take the image that I created and stick it on the model that you see here. I may put it on a mug, I may put it on a book, because now I've transformed the design in Canva into an image that I can literally put anywhere I need it to. The one thing about this, what I do, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a diehard Adobe. So just like I teach Canva, I work a lot in Adobe. So sometimes I'll go and I'll say, let's see if I can do in Adobe, in Canva, what I do in Adobe. And they just come together perfectly. All right. But this right here, everything that you see, I created another shirt it's Bay All Day Every Day. It's a ladies t-shirt that I created in Canva. And if you take a look at the designs, they're simple. They're just words and they're pictures. And once you have them in the right format and you upload them into Canva, you can do all kinds of things with them. I can take this design that you see on the t-shirt and I can turn it into a poster, which I have done. I turn them into little flyers that you hand out for people's events that, they have a autism walk or something like that. Because once the image is created, you can place it on anything. And if you guys have ever actually been into Canva, you'll see that they have so many categories and things that you can put your designs on. And that's literally what I do.
So you know what? While you were talking, Latrin, I took the liberty of going over to Pinterest and pulling up the I Love Someone with Autism t-shirt so that they can actually see the hack that you did. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. And this was the t-shirt. As you can see, it's kind of plain. It's kind of, it's kind of blah. And so now I'm going to switch you over to the t-shirt that Latrin did. So she went over. So if you guys heard, those of y'all who are coming in a little bit later, she's a Canva hacker. So she goes over and she finds designs and things that aren't quite, as nice as I guess we would want them to be. And she made all this other stuff is popping up. I'm sorry. And so she makes it better. So let me go back over to where sorry, you guys, I know you're seeing all kind of stuff. Messages from my husband and everything. Okay, so let me come back over here and click on your presentation, Latrin, so that they can actually see. Okay, here we go. All right, so I showed you all the autism shirt, and then in just a minute on this presentation, you're going to see the shirt that Latrin created from the shirt that's over in Pinterest. So Latrin, basically what it sounds like to me is that you take designs and make them better, make them prettier.
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
Okay, so that's a really big difference from here. Uh-oh, get off my screen. Bye. All right. So from here, it's okay, it's an okay kind of shirt, but am I going to spend 25 bucks on it? No. But I will spend 25 bucks on this. Like, I think that's really pretty. And, you know, in some, and, you know, we were just saying that we didn't know you could do that in Canva, you
You
know?
sure can.
So basically you were saying that people who are, I guess, quote unquote, uncreative. So how do you define an uncreative? What's an uncreative?
They tell me.
Kind of like the
They,
undead. I don't know.
it's I say uncreative, but I mean it in a good way. And sometimes I put the un in parentheses because every one of us is creative in some way, shape, or form, because that's how we were designed to be. It's just the way that you bring it out. And so you tell me I'm uncreative because you'll tell me, oh, Latrine, I need this. I don't know how to do it. As soon as I hear I don't know how, that tells me that, yeah, you do. You may just have a little hesitation because you're not familiar with the platform. You're not sure how all the design elements and principles float together. So instead of going out and trying it, you just say, oh, I can't do it. Latrine, can you do it for me? And I have no problem doing it for you. I have clients that I create for all of the time. But it's more important that, to me, that I show you how I did it. My granddaddy used to tell me all the time growing up, you can give me a fish and I'll eat for that day, that meal. But if you show me how to fish, this brother gonna go open up a fish market. And that's how I deal with my students. I can do it for you. You're gonna think it's great and you're gonna keep coming back to me, paying me. But let me show you how I did it. Let me show you how I put it all together. And let me show you how to create it for yourself. And in Canva, you also have the ability to create templates. So a lot of my students, when we're in our one-on-one sessions, whatever we create together and the elements that I show you how to put them together, we save them as templates. So once the class is over and you're on your own, guess what? You created masterpieces that you can go back to over and over and over and over again.
Well, that's amazing. And that's going to save people a lot of time, right? A lot of time, a lot of energy and things like that, you know, because I'm not a big, you know, camera person. Thankfully, you know, you've helped me. So you guys, the new banner that you've seen in the group, that is something that Latrine did. So I love it. I think it's really, it speaks to me. It speaks to who I am. And I really like that. I really enjoy her work. And I'm so glad that you're a part of the Course Crushers community. So, so Latrine, what makes you different, right? Because a lot of people sort of like do Canva. Latrine, you there? Latrine. I think Latrine is frozen. I hope she comes back. Latrine, if you can hear me, I'm like, she's in like Facebook purgatory. I don't even know. But Latrine, if you can hear me, if you can hear me, just like go out and come back in. Or maybe I'm the one that's frozen. Am I frozen? You know, it could be me. Okay, Tawny, you say you're just getting in and what we're talking about. So hopefully Latrine gets to come back. She's frozen.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, there you are. Awesome. Okay,
I'm sorry. It's we have a storm here.
Oh, you have a storm there. Okay, your video is no longer on, so it's just me right now.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. All right, so can you get your camera back on? Can you get your camera back on, or do you need me to help you?
You need to give me the permissions.
Gotcha. Okay, here we go. Bloop. Bam. All right, you got permission. Permission granted. All right. So listen, you guys, if you're just now coming in, hey, Tawny, what's going on, honey? We're talking about Canva. We are doing a Course Crusher Spotlight today. It is Course Crusher Spotlight Wednesday, and this is when we spotlight one of our own, talking about what it is that you teach, what it is that how you serve your communities. I want to know what you're teaching. I want to know how we can get into your courses, your classes, all the things that you're doing. We all want to know about it. So this is an opportunity for you guys to contribute to the group, to come in and share with everyone what it is exactly that you do. And I put my email address in the stream down there. My team checks my email for me. So if you want to be featured as a Course Crusher on the Course Crusher Spotlight, all you have to do is send us an email and say, hey, I want to be featured on the Spotlight. We will schedule you, get you in, and you'll be right up here, like where Latrin is. Am I pointing in the right direction? Like sometimes I'm pointing
Point up.
I don't even know. I might be pointing at my bookshelf.
Oh yeah, on the screen I'm this way. On my screen I'm this way.
Okay, awesome. Okay, very good. Okay, so you guys, you all can be sitting right there where Latrin is, talking about what you're doing. I can highlight you, spotlight you, and I'd be honored to do that. Okay, so Latrin, I was saying before you got frozen, I was saying that a lot of people teach Canva, right? So
yes.
What makes you different? Like, why should people come to your classes? Why should people work with you? Because you're used to kind of being a background girl, right?
Yes.
You know, you're kind of used to being in the background, creating for brands and other people that we wouldn't even necessarily see you, right? So tell us what makes you different, and why have you decided to sort of come out from behind your screen and finally sort of be in the front instead of always in the background?
What makes me different, I feel, is I make it personal. A lot of people have been teaching Canva, and they show you how to use Canva, which is great. They're going to show you how to use the elements. They're going to show you how to put things together and what a filter is. They're going to teach you the essential pieces of Canva. What I teach you and what sets me apart is I teach you how to make Canva yours. I teach you how to come into the classroom, and together I ask you, what is it that you want to say? And that's why Articulate is my company name, because I'm teaching you how to tell your story. So it's not about going over there, choosing a layout, adding some text and maybe a picture that you have. No, if we have to start from a blank canvas and we build until we get what it is that you're trying to say, then that's what I'm going to do. I want to teach you how to use Canva, of course, but what I'm going to do most importantly, is I'm going to teach you how to tell your story in a visual manner. I mean, if anyone that's used to me or heard me say, I'll say all the time, this is a visual age. There's nothing and nowhere that you can go where you're not bombarded with pictures of some sort. These days, you can't even send a text message without an emoji, which is a visual aspect of the conversation. Right. So going into Canva and coming out with the cheesy picture is not something that you want to do if you're in business and you're trying to stand out. But I show you how to make signature pieces that help you build an awesome visual asset collection that every business needs to have. And I came out from behind the scenes because so many people were struggling with it. And then you go and you get these designers, and I'm not knocking designers. There are some great graphic designers. I'm not going to say I'm the only one. I'm not going to say I'm the best one. But when you come to me,
you're the only and the best. Just to get in practice, just be like, I'm the only and I'm the best.
I'm the only and I'm the best, because I'm going to
work off your tongue. See?
Also, it does. I'm the only and the best one that you need for Canva. Because it doesn't make sense where you go pay people, I can create social media images for you, and they look like the other 50 that they created it for. The one thing that you'll see is you view my portfolio on Facebook, or if you speak to me, you're not going to see an image that repeats itself. When you come to me, what I create for you is going to be just for you. Now, if you come to me and say, hey, I really like the image that you made for a pop-up beauty spa, I want to do that. We'll do something similar to it, but you ain't pop-up beauty spa. So it's personal to me because it's a representation of you.
Excellent. I love that. So listen, you guys. So Latrin is going to be teaching all of us, or she's going to be teaching all of us in an open question Canvas session. So what does that mean, open question Canvas session? Like, what are we asking in this session?
You can ask me anything. You can come in here, you can send me your questions. Actually, when you come to sign up for the course, I ask you coming in, what is it that you want to know? Do you have a particular question? Do you have a particular area that you want to focus on? And when you come in here, I'm going to literally show you or answer your questions. If you want to know, hey, listen, I I have a Shopify store and I want to create cool banners to put in my Shopify store. Guess what? I'm going to show you how to take a canvas, customize it to the banner size in Shopify using, the pre-designed layouts there or starting from scratch. I'm going to show you how easy it is to take a creation in Canva and move it to Shopify. If you want to spice up your emails, because you have an automation going on with ConvertKit or MailChimp or any of those, guess what? I'm going to show you how to work the email headers to your benefit. But most importantly, I'm going to answer the questions that you have that set up a barrier between you and why you can't. And like I told you guys, I'm a diehard Adobe. There is nothing in Adobe that I can't rock out, and that's where I spent the majority of my design life, and I still do. I spend a lot of time in Adobe. But the one thing I love about Canva is for those people that don't have that Adobe experience, they don't have that skill set, and they do not have the patience to deal with Adobe, Canva is going to be your best friend. Now, there are some things in Photoshop that I do that I bring over to Canva, but I can tell you, hands down, for beginners, intermediates, experts, if you are willing to sit and put it together, you can make it happen, Captain. In Canva, I do it all day.
Wonderful. And for those who aren't really familiar with Adobe products like Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, those are really can be kind of complex programs to learn and to do. And what you're saying is you can really hack any design. So let's just say, Latrin, I saw a social media graphic, something on Facebook, something on Instagram or something like that. And I'm like, I really love that. Can you help me hack it? Can you help me, be like, I want this look, this feel, but I don't want to straight copy it. I just want to hack it and make it my own. Is that something that we can do in this class? Can we bring a design to you that we can hack in Canva?
Yes, you can bring the design to the classroom, and I won't be able to do them all based on how many people are in the classroom, but I will definitely take a few of the images and I will open up my Canva and we can walk through it, and I'll show you how to hack it and without copying it and, being on that in that thievery mode. Yeah. Because there's a lot of stuff that I do. There are a lot of quotes that I see that I love, and I'm like, dang, that's hot. But they made that. And then I'll go into Canva and I'll take the words and then I'll flip that background. You know how they'll be divorced. I'll smack it, flip it, rub it down, and put it back out there with my articulate signature on it. Like, hey, I came up with them words last night in bathtub and stole it from Google.
So it sounds like you are offering some hot seat hacking opportunities.
Yes.
All right. So I love hot seat hacking. I love a good hack. So listen, you guys, this is a great opportunity. This is a great opportunity if you are finally ready to stop sort of piddling around with the Canva. If it's not your thing, and the other thing is, Latrin, for business owners, I always say, if something is not your wheelhouse, then outsource it. Like, don't sit there just sort of, racking your brain trying to figure it out when you can be doing something else productive in your business.
Exactly.
So let Latrin show you how to do it. Learn how to do it one time, and then that way you'll always have that knowledge, just like she was just saying. So I really appreciate that. And I think I heard Danielle Winningham say about the freepreneur. Like, you can't just build a business on free. At some point, you're going to have to invest some time, some knowledge, some energy into actually educating yourself on some of these things. So I think that this is a great opportunity for for you to actually help to offer that. So I'm putting this in the chat here that Latrin is offering hot seat hacking. I like that term. So you're free to use it. Okay, you're free to use hot seat hacking.
I will.
Okay, Tawny, you agree? Don't spin your wheels, outsource it. Yeah, outsource it. Don't be spinning your wheels or take a chance putting something out there.
And I don't only teach it, but I do it for you. So if you're looking to outsource it, I'll knock it out for you. And you can send me images. You can say, hey, Latrin, I want to hire you to create whatever it is. And if you have an inspirational piece that you want to hack, then guess what? I'm gonna have at it. I no one said it was a crime yet. So until they start saying clink clink, I'm a hack.
Right. Well, hacking is not a crime as far as I know. And I know that you are used to being sort of behind the scenes, LaTren. And I talk about this a lot because I was a behind the scenes girl before I kind of came out and came out on social media. I was very much, I'm going to go ahead and share the screen again so that people, if they want to go ahead and sign up, I put the link in the chat as well. Go ahead and sign up for Just Canva It, all right, with Articulate Creates. That's LaTren Mateer. It's an open question session, and she is obviously doing some hot seat hacking. So bring your best designs, something that you've seen out there, you love it, but you want to make it your own. Looks like you can do that right here in this session, right?
Right. And also what I'll even put out there for your course crushers is, because I don't know how many people are going to sign up, and I want to be fair to everyone. If you register for the next Thursday's class, I'll give you an opportunity to send me one design, and then I'll actually go ahead and start pre-hacking or maybe hacking, depending on what it is, and I'll throw it up in my group, Articulate Unleashers, and I'll show you how I did it. So with every registration, you have an opportunity to send me one thing, and I'll hack it, and I'll put it up in my group, and I'll tag you so that, hey, you can see it's real life happening over in Canva.
Awesome. So it looks like your class starts which day?
Thursday, July 20th.
Okay, so Thursday, July 20th is the day. And it kind of sounds like to me, LaTren, that I don't know, I don't want to speak for you, but maybe if they sign up by Friday, then they absolutely get a chance to get their hot seat hacking, right? If they sign up by Friday, they can bring you any design. How does that sound?
That sounds great. You sign up by Friday, you get the $47 price, you get the hacking. And if you don't sign up by Friday, it's going to go up $20, and you may lose the opportunity to have your hack completed.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so it sounds like we need to go ahead and jump on that. And for $47 for course crushers, it's $47. So thank you so much, LaTren, for making this affordable, making it awesome so that everybody can participate. I'll be there. I hope to see you guys there because it's not really my wheelhouse. My, course building is my jam. So,
so Canva is my jam.
So Canva is your jam. And listen, whatever your jam is, we want to know about it. I want a chance to have you sitting right here next to me, virtually, of course. I want to have you here so that I can talk to you about what you are teaching, what you are doing, and invite course crushers to be a part of that. So my team and I, we are looking forward to getting your emails and getting you all on the calendar so that you too can be here in the hot seat. Are we frozen?
No, I'm not frozen.
It looks like we're frozen. I'm over on Facebook. Let me ask them if we're frozen. Because I don't see us moving. All right, so let me ask them if we're frozen. Maybe I just need to refresh my page, and maybe you guys can let us know. Okay, I think we're back now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not frozen. Okay, thanks, Tamisha.
Thank you.
Okay, you can see us. Okay, awesome. Okay, it was me. I was doing too much flipping. I needed to come back. Okay, so all right, so let me put this on there we go. Put this on mute so we're not double talking. All right, so listen, you guys, I would love to spotlight you. Make sure that you join us for Canva It. Just Canva It. I want to make sure that we are supporting one another, that as course crushers, we are supporting what each other is doing. And so if you can benefit, hey, if you've been putting out these crazy Canva designs, it's this time to kind of cut it out. All right, just cut it out and just Canva It instead. Okay. So thank you so much, LaTren. We appreciate the offer. It's only 47 bucks, you guys. I will put the link again in the chat. Thank you for sharing this out. And I want to see everybody, all of the uncreatives in Just Canva It. Okay, next Thursday, that's when it's going down. All right.
Down with the lowdown.
It's going down with the lowdown. All right, you guys. Thank you all so much. We appreciate you. Thank you again for coming on in for this spotlight. I'll be in a little bit later on to chat with you guys. Until then, have an awesome rest of your day. If you're catching this on the replay, feel free to leave Latrin some questions, anything about Canva. I'm sure you'll be happy to answer that, right, Latrin?
I sure will.
Okay, she's a member of the Course Crush crew, so she'll definitely check out your question. Just be sure to tag her in it, okay? All right, you guys, thank you so much, and we will see you soon. All right?
Bye.
Until then, stay on course. Y'all know what it is. Stay on course. Bye.